Amen.
Ensi nkwanshan de hora Elijah na bodo osum baba ono odo osum kasin odo baba na obesere we kwewe maka obesere we kwewe Israel wonse ye papa Israel yankopon osum Moses modo osum no ba na ono yankopon osum Moses modo osum ba wa sia so fufu wo so osum ko hobio eyi won yana yankopon obesere we onto mpo Israel onto mpo Arabia na so mama nche Israel pono wo pere do bopo wo ho Arabia wo pere wo po wo ho me yankwa nante so Barnabas
Fifia nyaglodi le be Elijah la dogo fifia mesia me le mokpon be ga Elijah la dogo cho Israel ton le mokpon be Elijah na dogo cho yogbo Moses ton le mokpon be Elijah na dogo cho yogbo fifia mi akpo gi Elijah dogo cho la nyaglodi le be le Elijah vala akosoli keke lolo subo keke lolo awu subo kata jila nyigbaji.
Et il nous dit que il a été annoncé dans la prophétie que lorsque Elijah viendra, il enverra la plus grande adoration, religion et de Dieu. Et il nous dit, puisque Moïse a déjà envoyé la religion et l'adoration de Dieu au niveau de l'Israël, et au niveau de la Mecque aussi, il y a le prophète Mohammed qui a déjà envoyé. Alors, comment est-ce que cette adoration encore va sortir des deux nations? Il dit non, que les Arabiens et ceux de, comment on appelle, l'Israël, les Israélites pensaient que ça allait sortir des deux côtés, mais malheureusement, c'est au niveau de Ghana que l'adoration ou la religion de l'Éternel fut sortie.
The Gospel of Barnabas, page 96. When the prayer was ended, the priest said with a loud voice, "Say Jesus, for we need to know who thou art, for the fighting of our nation."
No, sorry, Nedman. Now, also, Buffman was son. Obi na yepen we gben empo obi a we wu mpon we yan o se nkro opun nyina dodo wara wa adwen oda jemo ono na wa ban Elijah ono na wa ban se ne papa
Takene Yesu je o dogoma la Israela nkulo ele nkuvulon to kulo anje do ele do dan ta me de se de o va le susu obe o kay na Elijah ki e glomo le ha.
Et il dit, lorsque Jésus fut sorti au niveau de l'Israël, il guérissait les malades, même les morts, il les ressuscitait. Alors, il pensait que les Israélites ont cru que c'était le Elijah qui était sorti de là-bas.
Ensi amanu mo chebien obi mo so ono na wa ban obi mo se de bi ono na wa ban na homa wa o wose ono na wa ban wose na ehuro nya na makasa apapo so de bi enkwan shan de wora yedu impimesia no one see na chi yedu impimesia na de manyin barbaba nti yon bi
Eva zu bebre du kom eva ma eva amobe ye na Elijah amohabe me na Elijah yo amohabe eshito yi magba abe pa akpa alafa dela kafi Elijah avazon.
Et il dit la nation s'est divisée en deux groupes car il y a certains qui disaient que c'était lui le Elijah qui arrivait et certains aussi disaient que non, ce n'est pas lui car la prophétie a annoncé que après l'inondation de temps de Noé, c'est à 6000 ans après que viendra celui qui est Elijah.
Amen.
Yes, one to us about one to us once in a year. At a dark water down ma, no, I am better than woods. Once in a year. Yes, one to us about Moses Nusumna, Yakuba Mother Ban, Ona, Odu, remember, this Okobi. And the block where then one as Mosini.
Yes, kono vala mabado solio. Mose po soli ene wo do ha ene odo e. Ye ane mimi da gbodo e gama ko hava isubola. Se ye ntomodo ha o.
Et il dit lorsque Christ est arrivé, il n'a pas créé d'église. Arrêtez de suivre ce que nos pasteurs disent. Christ n'a pas créé d'église, mais c'était dans l'adoration donc Moïse envoyé. C'est là-bas qu'il partait prier aussi les samedis.
When the prayer was ended, the priest said with a loud voice, "Say Jesus, for we need to know who thou art, for the fighting of our nation."
So pen ka chire Yesu jina ho ende ya pere we hu yin paban awa nkasa kan asam na asem bia yehobio obi mu asa wo na Elijah oraban obi mu asa de bia wo bia ya pere ne wa nkasa kan yin paban
Awo ga pa solide kala mehihio obe Yesu ton na donya entinemi mi ne sesebe we na Elijah kaka fifia wo nto mi tebe mi asenya le togbo o we nya meka we nya Elijah Yesu be awo menenye yo.
Jesus answered, I am Jesus, son of Mary, of the seed of David, a man that is mortal and feared God.
Ate emi maame na Mary, we David asin. We obi a Muslim Yankopon.
And I see that to God be given glory, honor, and glory. The priest answered, in the book of Moses, it is written that our God must send us the Messiah, who shall come to announce to us that which God willeth.
Ase Moses ready mun. Yankopon ka de, oyankwa she Jacob no de ba. Yankopon bo so obi aba asasin do. No no de ada Yankopon pe baba.
Ebe nya gbodi o nyon le koko be mawu la do ogbogbo la nigbachi. Nu ye mawu di ye ko wa ba wo la nigbachi.
And shall bring to the world the mercy of
Na
God.
ono no de ehmo bo be wiase. Ono de asunwe be wiase.
Ye la ko ntifafa akova nigba echi.
Therefore, I pray thee, tell us the truth.
Ya peda kan no kwa kira henda.
Art thou the Messiah of God whom we expect?
Mazai na ye da kwa do obaban.
Miti be na go na tepene mi.
Ono wa na.
Messiah ki en gbedodo lebe ye la vale ye nye wo.
Jesus answered,
Yesu ka de.
it is true that God has so
Oya na
promised,
kwa Yankopon wa hyere mo boyi.
but indeed I am not he.
Yono na mi.
For he is
Yes,
made
be
before
them.
me,
Ose ono ohora da ansa na wo bo emi Yesu.
and shall come after
Na
me.
obobo wo machi.
Be nya gbodi le be mawu la do amodura ka kemene nye yo.
Mo nti yamasam papa. Nti mo gu Pentecost na Roman na Martyrs na manema mo nti yamasam papa. Nti mo gu Christian sum na mun. Da ma se me etina yo bi a wadwene ye adwuma. Nti nko wura Christian sum na mjo. Ase.
Enya yo kata mi sekpo o ye mi le mi osolu ho me Pentecost ho me. Ye mi le na naka gome samo mi se na naka go be o me le nu yo bete fie mi o.
Il nous dit que lorsque Jésus eut entré dans l'adoration de Moïse, il y a les scribes qui se sont approchés et ils lui ont posé cette question. Ils lui ont dit que les gens en parlent. Et pendant que toi-même tu es présent, nous voulons que tu répondes à notre question. Est-ce que tu es le Fils de Dieu? Donc on nous a parlé. Est-ce que tu es l'élu de Dieu? Et il a dit non, que je suis le fils de Marie, de la descendance de David. Et ils lui ont dit aussi qu'il y a des écritures qui est venu dans le livre de Moïse, que c'est Jacob qui a mentionné cette histoire. Et il a dit que dans la prophétie, voici ce qu'il disait, qu'on dit que le Messie viendra. Et lorsqu'il viendra avec la paix, et lorsqu'il touchera, l'on guérira. Et il a dit, effectivement, il a été annoncé, mais je ne suis pas celui-là qui est le Elijah. Et il a dit aussi que le Elijah était là lorsque j'étais en train d'être conçu. Et il viendra après moi. Alors, Somafo continue de nous dire que si nous savons tout cela, on n'allait pas rester dans nos différentes églises pour dire que vraiment Jésus est venu pour nous, il est venu mourir pour nous et que son sang est versé pour nous. Que toute personne qui va recevoir cette parole, je pense que n'ira plus dans ses adorations.
Continuing mention towards that, there is a prophecy that says that the Elijah who will be sent, he'll be sent to come onto the earth with the heavenly religion or the true way of the Most High God. NYAMESOMAFOYAWOH said that is what has been said, and so they are waiting for the Elijah to come with the religion of the Most High God. So NYAMESOMAFOYAWOH said that as the Most High God have sent Moses to bring religion to the people of Israel, and then again he sent Prophet Muhammad, may the blessing be upon him, to bring religion to the people of Arabia. He said the Most High God will not make such a mistake to send another person to also bring same religion to the people of Israel again. He said that will not happen. And so NYAMESOMAFOYAWOH said that the Elijah who is to come with the religion of the Most High God, as he has mentioned earlier on, and gave us the 3 nations that will receive the religion, 2 have already received theirs with the exception of 1. So NYAMESOMAFOYAWOH said that is where the religion of the Most High God will go. Then again he explained to us and mentioned that yes, we have been taught wrongly, and so we have wrong information with us, and for all the time We always consider those ones as a good knowledge of God. Okonkoni Nyamisomafo said that is not it. He said, as Yeshua whom we call Jesus Christ came on earth, he never came with any form of worship nor introduced a new religion to the people of Israel. Rather, he also came to follow the religion that was given to Moses, and then he then gave it to the people of Israel. It is this same religion that Yeshua whom we call Jesus Christ also came to continue practicing in it. And so every Sabbath day he goes to the cathedral to worship with them. And therefore, Krokoni Nyamisomafo said, at the time of Yeshua whom we call Jesus Christ, the people of Israel were in dismay. Some were saying that he is a messenger who will be sent to them to bring them what God will, or to bring to them the peace and the mercies of God. And so some were saying he is the one, others were saying he's not the one. So those who were saying he's the one are looking at the wonders and the miracles he is performing. Others were also saying he's not the one because they were considering the time frame to which the prophecy says that the messenger will come. Now, Krokoni Nyamisomafo said the time frame was that it is said that the messenger will come in the end of days, which Jacob then said that in his prophecy to his children. Krokoni Nyamisomafo said he would have allowed all to be read to us, but for time's sake, he then allowed the piece to be read to us on the book of Barnabas, of which was read and mentioned that at the time Yeshua whom we call Jesus Christ came, as Krokoni Nyamisomafo was explaining to us, he said they were looking at him as the messenger who will come in the end of this. And so one time when he went to the cathedral to worship with them, it was said in the book of Barnabas that the chief priest asked him to stay, and that they would like to know from him, because the entire nation, the entire community are quiet. They were all worried about the fact that he is the one. Some were saying he's not the one. And so the chief priest asked him to stop, and that they would like to know from him. That it is said in the ancestral book, in the book of Abraham, that God is going to send them a messenger. They would like to know from him, inquire from him whether he is the one. Krokoni Nyamisomafo elaborating, explained to us that yes, as they've asked him, Yeshua whom we call Jesus Christ said that it is said though that God will send them a messenger of that kind, but he is not the one. Okrokoni Nyamisomafo said, this was what the people then asked Yeshua whom we call Jesus Christ, of which the book of Barnabas recorded it. Krokoni Nyamisomafo said, this knowledge is what we are to gain, and that if we don't have this, we would always be led astray. As the people are teaching us, we will always be led astray.
Jesus answered, as God lived, in whose presence my soul stands, I am not the Messiah whom all the tribes of the earth expect.
The Messiah not about my rasman, you only name me. Or son of yes, and Kazan, about Messiah. Yaminasma when they could show. And so what can I say be the Osmapo is not on yet of Quadan. As in what a bayano, what count him.
Okpotogalapodoji. Yesu galakpodoji bere mene ye yene Messiah o. Ta ma ufanya glodila de sia de keke ma wa dorura o me dana lakpa o. Ta wa me keke dalakpa le ma ufanya glodia le dila na vondro we dola aponya le vondro we.
Et il continue de nous enseigner, il dit, ils ont demandé à Jésus que est-ce que c'est toi, le Messiah, lui qui sortira dans les derniers temps et qui fera des merveilles de l'Éternel, et il a dit non, ce n'est pas moi. Et il continue de nous expliquer, il dit que les envoyés ou les messagers de Dieu ne mentent pas. Et raison pour laquelle Jésus, il est venu pour l'Israël. Et il nous dit aussi, toute personne qui utilisera des paroles, qui dira que c'est celui-là, le messager de Dieu qui m'a dit de dire, lorsque tu mourras, ils vont te poser cette question et tu répondras à tes actes.
Krokoni Nyamisomafo continuing explain to us, as has been read, that Yeshua whom we call Jesus Christ continue to tell them that it is said though that God is going to send them a Messiah to the entire earth, but yet he is not the Messiah, or he's not the messenger who is going to be sent for the entire earth. Krokoni Nyamisomafo said, yes, Yeshua whom we call Jesus Christ said the truth to the people of Israel, that he is not the messenger who will be sent for the entire world. Rather, he said he's only sent to the people of Israel. Krokoni Nyamisomafo said that with the messengers of God, they never tell lies. Whatever it is, they speak the truth. And so he then cautioned all of us that those of us who goes around saying that Messiah said this, of which he did not say it, he said that will be credited into your account, and that on the day of judgment, you will go to answer that.
Even as God promised to our father Abraham, saying, in thy seed will I bless all the tribes of the earth.
Asma Yesu kan na Israel prankasa so was wo makọ achiri kra ntwado wasase de Elijah no ompe with Israel osana Abraham na Bible de kaja me kan ache Abraham de wasepum no be hye wiada ma nyina it is yesu de kan de ye mi no import ban ye mi no owo me de me ye Abraham asin na so ye mi no a na cha hora wo de wo hu de yempa orempe wo Abraham
Enya nyaglodi be Abraham la mawu dongbene be ogome viola wo la vanya yayira kwani gbo jibete ke fiekene Yesu dogole Israela na be lo bususu nwela wa anya be ha Messiah la maga dogocho Israël ho katepo bubu ye wa dogocho.
Et il nous dit encore que lorsqu'ils ont posé la question à Jésus, qu'il a répondu, les Israélites devaient comprendre, mais ils n'ont pas pu comprendre car Jésus a répondu et il a dit ceci. Il dit, oui, je suis de la descendance d'Abraham, mais ce n'est pas moi, donc celui dont vous espérez, ce n'est pas moi.
But when God shall take me away from the world,
osene Yankopon amam de kwosida
Satan will raise again this accursed
abon sam
tradition
de bare bidibi
by making the empires believe that I am God
oda adwene ewu be hye yimpa na adwene de emene Yankopon
and Son of God.
na ma so me Yankopon ba yedam na Christian fo waka yedam na waka onpa won wako school ewie wako university ewie mo waka na anyin Yesu Yankopon ba da man na Christian fo
Enema go Christo
abon
to.
sam na ba da man
Enema glo Christo to no ema. Be Yesu la mawu yo. E kama obetenya bon samu ko no ma deta mene Christo to be no no gbogbo. Be mawu ye Christo nye. Yesu kan mawu vi yo. Yesu kan enye mawu. Onya bon samu dodo e ma be mi awo Christo to no 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 mo won.
Et il continue, il dit, Jésus continua et dit que lorsque je serai enlevé, il dit que des gens diront que je suis Jésus qui est Dieu et je suis encore le Fils de Dieu. Et il dit que c'est le diable qui fera cela, c'est son œuvre. Et effectivement, c'est ce qui est en train de se passer sur cette terre. Il y a des gens qui sont partis à l'école, ils sont partis jusqu'à arriver à l'université. Mais ils n'arrivent pas à comprendre certaines choses. Et on les a affligés cette peine dans la tête. Et ils disent que Jésus est Dieu. Et encore, ils disent que Jésus est le Fils de Dieu. Il faille que ça soit nous pour pouvoir suivre ces genres de paroles.
so
Whence my words and my doctrine shall be contaminated,
so ba say mun sami nara
in so much that scarce shall there remain 30 faithful ones.
abrafo no ba ye da mazi won abrafo ba ye da ma nsema obasi da man wa ye da mun wo menya wo kan yi no wode kwa ahemman mo ye woni New Testament okuso no bia yi no wode kwa ahemman da ben bia me ka say America wa abounding wo bia kan the book of Barnabas and other no ye Yesu secretary no no na asem no we ye twa mo Paul na wan Yesu na mpo ba na on Yesu na asem on asem no ye adwuma ntabon sam na odna ma do no bai
Agbale klemo e fia yo jibe no akwa yifie du fie ma. Kaka gbale mo kata la wodu asi oji obete. Bo mo ga kwe wodowo. Nya bon samo dowo na yo bi no po nya nwe ntola. Ye ka fi wa po mo ye ta gbale keke nya gbale. Nwe wa class na ne goma anya mawula awo ka wodu asiji. Bi agbale ma la wo mo ga no dowo ho wo.
Et il nous dit qu'au niveau de l'Amérique, il a été banni les écritures de Barnabas. Or, Barnabas était le secrétaire de Jésus. Alors, ces paroles et ces dits qui étaient réels, ils ont banni cela et les paroles de Paul. Nous, les chrétiens, nous pensons que le Nouveau Testament va nous conduire dans le royaume des cieux. Or, nous nous trompons car Paul même qui est venu a écrit toutes ces paroles. Celui-là même, il détestait Jésus. Alors, pourquoi il va écrire des bonnes paroles sur lui?
Whereupon God will have mercy upon the world,
Other bra we are select Yesu Yankopon Yesu ye Yankopon ba kwesa won na Yankopon so no brufu asasen osna people who had some more born
and will send his messenger,
na pe was man so na ba
for whom he had made all things,
also nam na so apu do no ye bibia ye
who shall come from the south
na bo poi epi ya na apo hada woman wo ma wotin untin ye Israel or can south on West Africa. And the one on the appropriate the improve war West Africa. Yes, do appropriate.
with power,
Or the Tumaka Sapa, no baba.
and shall destroy the idols with the
No,
idolaters,
or say about some human.
who shall take away the dominion from Satan, which he hath over
Na
men.
bi adwene ewu na wo hum Kristo po wo sim de Yesu Nyankopon o Nyankopon ba kro won o so be yefim mutirim.
He shall bring with him the mercy of God,
O da mo bebe wi ase.
for salvation of them that shall believe in him.
O impo da sen bi da wo anyina nzin. O nya ahema no.
be susu ye mi no gbogbon be Yesu la mawu onyola gapopo ade be no no mama kata abonsamo dodo onyo be no wa gbo be Yesu nya mawu no le gbo ne mala keje be la mawu le jikupola amagboto pomienti be ade be me ne ma o je be no wa no e mawu onya abonsamo dodo onyo va ko dala nta gapopo de be wa danu mo katala be gi ene Messiah adoko choa ye nyemi anyigba ye jifie ye gble de gome be Messiah la adogo le gana anyigba ye ji.
Et il continue de nous expliquer, il dit que toutefois que l'on répète ces paroles que Jésus est Dieu, Jésus est le Fils de Dieu, nous mettons l'Éternel en colère. Et raison pour laquelle, par son amour et par son affection, il a envoyé son serviteur, son messager. Et il nous dit qu'il a été donné en prophétie que le messager sortira de l'Ouest. Et lorsqu'on parle de l'Ouest aussi, c'est au niveau de Ghana. Et il dit que lorsque son messager viendra, il enverra la paix et il fera des grandes choses à la gloire de l'Éternel.
Continuing, he then continuing to explain the piece that was read from the book of Barnabas, continue to say that Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ then said to the people that it is said though to their father Abraham that God said he would send a messenger to all the tribes of the earth, but yet he is not the one. NYAMESOMAFO said, as Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ said that it is there though that God have made that promise to their father Abraham, but yet he is not the one. He said, there and then the people of Israel should have understood, or they should have understood that the messenger will come in the end of days, which they were expecting, will not come among them, because Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ mentioned that promise that went to their father Abraham, he is not the one. He said, this alone should explain that to them. But yet, NYAMESOMAFO said, we do not understand. They continue, of which Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ said in the same book of Barnabas that has been read, to say that, yes, with him, he said, this messenger will come after him. And that when he is departed from this earth, the entire earth or the human race will now be convinced with the devil's power, which the devil will give them an accused seduction of which will get them to say that him, Yeshua, whom we call Jesus Christ, is God and at the same time Son of God. He said at the time humanity began to proclaim this, there and then he said God anger or his wrath will be upon the earth, and as they continue to do that, God will now have mercies upon the earth and send his messenger, whom he is coming for all the tribes of the earth to come unto the earth. He again continued to elaborate and said that this person will appear at the south. NYAMESOMAFO said, as he has mentioned, the south of Israel is West Africa. So it means that Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ declared categorically that that messenger will come within the region of the West Africa. NYAMESOMAFO, as he continued to explain to us, he mentioned that yes, Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ said this to the people, and that was recorded in the book of Barnabas. So he said, with the book of Barnabas, this is the knowledge, or this is the book that revealed the true knowledge about the works of Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ, and not the New Testament that we hold in our hands. And that this book of Barnabas, which revealed many of the knowledge and the secrets and the works of Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ, is bound, and that they are not reading it in the European countries and America as well. NYAMESOMAFO said, but yet Paul, who do not work with Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ, Paul, who even at a point hated the works of Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ, he then wrote works of which we are now holding on to this piece and we are reading them. Rather, we have forgotten about the knowledge in the book of Barnabas which recorded the works of Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ. NYAMESOMAFO said that Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ declared that the devil is the one who will cause us to have such belief, and that is what will cause the Most High God to have mercy on us and then send us the messenger who will come for the entire world. And that is the era in which we are now.
Yeah, Fiakafi mawu osubo ha ovado Ghana nyingba chinke.
Mabira wa ngata tena wona dwenwene ye papa.
Ye dibe wonto na buta motonti.
Sma aba mapem ha nkanka bolta ha. Se Romano, se Matthew so, se Pentecost so, se bado. E ma woman
Christo subo qui est va mio bodu comme. Toble maka yemi le subo bu va sele fifie la.
When my actually, I'm a home.
O ma wona ne kene mi o.
What's the most women what to